Hey, what's up? This is Kane Frost, and I wanted to make a video about valuing your time. All right, so this goes to when you're talking to any girl, right? I want you to have the mindset that your time is very precious and valuable, and don't just give this off to anybody freely. You know, it's like it's rewarding to be around you, right? So don't, what I'm saying is, like, when I'm out and about, and I know a lot of people at the spot. I do this myself, where I start sharing stories, or I start giving away hugs and stuff like that. Sometimes it's because I've been drinking, and I'm guilty of this myself. But in a sober state of mind, right? I don't do this stuff, and so I don't just go off and start running my mouth about things that people don't even deserve. Really, my time or my energy, and it's kind of a positive and a negative. It's it's um it's positive because, I mean, wherever I go, I'm always attracting people, like, everywhere. People always want to know, what I'm about, who I am, just, not what I'm doing there, but just I'm an interested person just by having a little small talk. People, hey, what's going on, man? What do you do for a living? And they just want to kind of ramble into some things, trying to get a feel for who I am. But that's different, because that's you're just meeting somebody. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the women, don't be overdoing it and overselling yourself. Right? Yes, what I'm saying is, like, if they're not giving anything back to you and you're doing all the talking, right? And you're like almost like trying to sell yourself on why you think you're a good catch. That's where that's where you're kind of doing the bad. It should be reversed. She should be doing everything to qualify for you, because your time is valuable. And I know you might be thinking, well, man, how's this chick gonna get to know me and all this other stuff? I mean, a few couple of sentences. But if you feel yourself that you're overdoing it, then right there, you're overdoing it. I mean, you should trust your instincts on that. You got to, catch yourself, because here's the thing: you're just wasting your time. You might be thinking, oh, if I say the right thing and say this, that it's gonna hook her, and she's finally gonna realize who she's dealing with. No. By just the first couple of conversations, words that you're saying should be enough. And if she's not willing to deal with you like that, then it's time to move on. Because the problem is you can end up dealing with this chick for a few weeks and still not getting what you're looking for. And even though you saw it at the beginning, you ignored it, and you thought that it was going to change. And it never does change. And the problem with that is that's when you're putting more investment into her than she is to you. So basically what you're doing is that you're starting to, create this bond and feelings in your own head that she isn't feeling or bonding with you. She's hearing stuff, she's getting to know about you, but she's not building nothing with you, because she's not sharing nothing back. Right? You're giving all your energy away and giving everything to her, your power, and she's not doing nothing for it. She's not having to work to get, anything. You're just giving it away. And another bad thing about that is, if you do that long enough, right? Of course, you can get friend zoned, but even if you're kind of not friend zoned, you're going to be one of the orbiters around her that's now a second option. And she's always going to put another guy in front of you, because she doesn't see you as that guy. She doesn't have to work for it. And you don't want to be there in that situation where you're the second option. You always want to be the priority. And if you're, if you're just doing all the talking and she's not investing nothing back into you and not having this bond with you, you're just wasting your energy. You're wasting, your time with her. And what I want to say about all this is, if you're just wasting all this time and energy with her, she will never respect you. She will never see herself being together with you. You'll just be this cool dude that has these cool stories, and do you want to be the cool guy with just the cool stories? Or are you seeking to hook up with her, to have a relationship with her, to have all these other things, you have in your mind? That's why you're putting all this energy in. But if she's not reciprocating the same, it's all a waste of time. And basically the waste of time is you're putting all that time and effort into something that's never going to happen. So consider your time to be so precious and so valuable that there's going to be a woman out there that sees that value in you, and you're not going to have to give all this out. She's going to want to be trying to sell herself to you, right? And you're going to notice this. But if you're not noticing this, move on. That's all I can say. You can try, and if it bounces back a couple times and then nothing happens, you got to remember, it's just, is it happening or is it not? It's a really good thing to ask yourself when you do go up and you're talking to a girl and you're getting this interaction with the time. It's a really good thing to ask yourself: is she an investment, or is she or an asset, or is she a liability to whatever you're doing in your life, right? And your a purpose in life, whatever you got going on in your business. By talking to her, do you see her helping you out in your business and stuff like that? Or is she just going to give you, some sex and that's it? And then that's a bunch of other, a shoulder to cry on, asking for some money, basically just whatever she says you do, like as a yes man. And now she becomes a liability because now she's not helping you out in any kind of way. You're helping her out in every kind of way. That's the problem. Again, if you're giving the time out and she's not reciprocating, she's going to get, or you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the sex, but you're not going to get her. She's going to give it up just because she's just going to know that, oh, okay, I'll just give him this just to make him happy. But you're not going to get the same sex as if she was into you and really wanted to have sex with you. Girls can actually have sex with a guy and not really want to have sex with a guy. They just do it because it's something to do. It's just sex, like a porn star. They can just do it because they got to get money. A girl can do that too and put all her emotions aside and still have it with you, but never create that bond with you. So I hope this reaches out to you, man, because this is very, 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 very important. When you're talking to anybody, or not anybody, just mainly the women, because the whole thing is about the dating channel. If you're talking to the women, you got to look at it, is she worth my time? I'm a very, very valuable guy. A lot of people, I got things to offer women that, they've never seen before. I got experiences. I could take them mentally to places that they've never been to. Talk about spiritual things, talk about business things, talk about all kinds of things that would just open up their mind in all kinds of ways. I mean, I'm just that type of guy. And when you see yourself, when you have all this stuff in you, and you have this knowledge in you, and you're like, man, why am I trying to sell myself on this chick? What? Because she's kind of hot, or she has a smoking body or something like that, but then again, it's like, what are you trying to get out of it? Are you just trying to sleep with her? Or do you see something more than just sleeping with her? And if you do see something more than sleeping with her, you got to ask those questions. If you're just trying to hit it and move on, then yeah, that's the game for the night. But, you don't really try to, keep going on and dates and all this other stuff trying to get to it. Now you're the sucker, you know. Now you're the trick. Now you're paying for it. You know, you might as well just call up, you know, a girl online or whatever, and just tell her to come over and give it to you. You're gonna pay for it. It's the same thing, except without all that stuff that you're trying to get to in your games and stuff like that, right? So that's my main thing, man. It's your time is valuable. And don't give it away freely. Don't just go out there and just offer it to everybody that you encounter, sharing all your ideas and sharing this and that. Hold it in, you know. And I know it's kind of hard to do because sometimes, like me, I got great ideas and all this. My passion runs deep with what I'm doing with my music and with the books that I write about dating and all the stuff that I want to go out and share. You know, I'll do spit some game with some guys and just on that level. But I'm just saying, when it comes to women, don't go off and just offer all this stuff, because when you're offering all this stuff and they're not having to work for none of it, again, you just become the cool guy, you know, and you're not going to be getting what you really want. The more mysterious you are, the more you hold back. It's like, look, you give a little bit, you know, a little bit of chit chat of who you are and what you do, and that's enough. You know, it's enough. You don't got to keep going on and on and on about what all these things you're trying to win the woman, win her over. You know, even when I talk to girls about that, you know, and I ask them, you know, when guys try to oversell, and they'll tell me like, oh yeah, this guy, you know, he's saying he has this and this business and always does that. They heard it all, right? So don't overdo it, man. They know the game and they know what you're trying to do. Like I said, you know, consider it, your time is so valuable, and make the girl work for it. Make her work, because like I said, if she likes you and the attraction's there, she's gonna want to work with. That's in her nature, is to find the top guy. And by offering everything, it's not the top guy. He's insecure about a lot of certain things that even he doesn't know about, but that's his game, and he'll never be successful with women. Never. Ask the players, man. Ask them all. They ain't like that. They're not trying to oversell on these chicks. You know, it's who's into them, and then you move on and find the other one. Because there's a lot of girls out here. So many girls out in the world. And there's so many out there that are going to be into you. Don't try to keep trying on the ones that are not into you and trying to win them over. All right, man. So yeah, this is Kayne Frost. You know, you like the stuff that I'm saying, man, just, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm going to be dropping more videos like this, man. I'm trying to change up a lot of the stuff from what other dating coaches are saying, the normal routine stuff, you know, kind of like getting some basic stuff out of the way. But there's a lot more to this game that's going to help you out, that goes on a more of a deeper level. A lot of dating coaches will tell you to buy a lot of stuff when it goes into the deeper game, and I'm going to offer for free. All right, man, this is Kayne Frost. Until the next time, man, peace. Rock on, man. Out.